What's up, people? So I figured I'd give you a little recap of the old tournament from this past weekend. Try a little something different here. So let's talk about the coulda, shoulda, wouldas. But you know, life is full of interesting, fun things that happen. But practice was Wednesday and Thursday. The tournament was Friday and Saturday. I guess you could say they were transitioning. So I caught most of my fish in the middle of pockets, like they were transitioning out from their spawning areas. But caught several really good ones in practice in different spots. I usually try to stick a couple fish just to see the quality that's in the area. Once I get a couple good ones, then I move. So I had about 6 or 7 spots that I could do good in that I felt like would reload. So Friday rolls around, they dropped the water about 6 inches overnight, and a couple of my spots I couldn't even get in, which was great, but that's life. It happens. So went to one of my spots that I knew they were at. I knew I could get in there. I was throwing an Angler Tungsten black and blue 3/8 jig, and I had a Kinky Beaver black and blue trailer, and I would dip the tail in chartreuse, and they would pull up around cypress trees that were in the water, and I just had to wait them out. So I'd pitch in there and I'd catch one. I caught 4 really good ones on Friday. The old heartbreaker was the gar that grabbed my line, and then my bait took off. So I thought maybe I had me a good one. No, I'm just kidding. I thought that gar had it. So I started reeling it up, trying to get away from him because I thought the gar had it. About that time, about 3 or 4 pounder come up, shook her face at me, spit it right back at me. Heartbreaker. That would have been number 5. Whew. Painful. But so day 1 I weighed in 10.06 pounds. I was in 11th place. I knew I was on the right fish. So I felt like Saturday I still had a good chance. But I'll explain more about that one tomorrow. So you'll have to stay tuned. But I figured this is something new I could do. You know, recaps what I caught them on. In practice, I caught them on black and blue angler tungsten jig. The tungsten jig, you really need to check those out. Those things are legit. Caught them on a whole shot, 1/4 ounce, single blade, and the color was Sweet Thing, which is like a chartreuse green with pink. Y'all really need to check them Sweet Thing full shot spinnerbaits out. And I was catching them on a Black Frog made by Copper Red Baits. Check them out too. You can get them at Cedar Swamp. I'll make sure to put all that in the info. So killing them on that. So we'll recap day 2 tomorrow. So stay tuned. Remember to keep God first. That's the whole reason this whole thing spins like it does. You know, God puts us all in positions to do things. So, love y'all. Stay tuned.